What's going on, ladies and gents? This is episode 2 of the TEW IX NXT 2013 series. Yeah, the first episode was very good, and thank you all who watched the first episode. We appreciate your support. And this second episode is going to be bigger, badder, and better. Not only are we going to do 2 of the NXT regular shows, we're also going to be doing the Takeover show as well. So it's going to be a big episode. I'm going to kick over to Matt here to explain more.
Oh.
Go right ahead.
So as we know from last episode, if you haven't watched it, there's going to be spoilers, obviously, so watch it. We are losing 3 big stars, Biggie Langston, Cassius Ohno, and Sami Zayn. We're looking to fill those gaps. BT mentioned something really sus last episode about gaps and gold dust. We won't talk about that again. But we're looking for those next big stars. You know what? What better place than Takeover? So let's get on over to it. Let's run these TV shows and build to Takeover. And then let's finish it off with Takeover.
Yeah. We are here with the 3rd episode of NXT. Full Sail University in front of 130 people. As we kick off the show with another match for the NXT Women's Title Tournament. Charlotte Flair defeating Selena Vega. We brought in Selena Vega, yes, to the NXT roster. Charlotte wins with the figure 8. 35 rated match, but Charlotte Flair gets injured. Not good. Not good at all. Charlotte Flair doing very well.
Yeah. And honestly,
the injury.
Vega's pretty good too. Like, Vega did pretty well too.
Vega did well. Charlotte injury is just not good.
No, that's not good at all. 130 people full sail. I think you did mention that, but I just thought I'd touch on that again. We move in. Oh, okay. Okay, things happen. We are developmental. Move into a promo. This is a good promo. TEW Senior comes out and reveals his new client, L.A. Knight. Yeah. And basically Ted says, I'm going to be this young man. Says he's a megastar. I'm going to give him the funds. I'm going to give him the foundation. I'm going to give him the drive to become a megastar. And there is nothing any of you can do about it. Just to, once again...
Everybody's got a price.
Yeah. But just so that everyone knows, Ted DiBiase Sr. was given to us by WWE on a development deal. We didn't really, immediately we went manager. We're bringing him in as manager. And I just thought LA Knight is the guy for that. Really good stuff here. A face. Never going to be a face. So that is no problem. 42.
Good stuff. As we move into a match here, Luke Harper defeating CJ Parker with the big boot in under 8 minutes. 52 rated match there. 56 for Luke Harper, 46 for CJ Parker. Bray Wyatt was at ringside. Well, just looking over at his fellow man, Luke Harper, of course. Good match. Very good match.
Actually, a really, really good match.
Legit, bro. It's great sign.
Yeah. I'm happy with this. Move on to another women's title tournament match. And it's Becky Lynch taking on Audrey Marie. And she beats Audrey with the... so Becky wins with the disarmer. 40 for Becky, 13 for Audrey. But she was really off her game. So we'll give her a break tonight. But 40 for Becky's not bad. 32 overall. And Becky Lynch advances.
Becky advances through to the next round as we see Xavier Woods backstage in the locker room. He's looking into the mirror and he's hyping himself up. Yeah, he's saying, man, this is finally my time, finally my opportunity. I get a shot at the big gold. You know, I've been held back for years. I've been treated like a joke. But it's my time to shine. I'm not going to blow it. And I'm going to win. I'm going to be NXT champion. And I'm going to be the face of the place. And everybody is going to respect me. I'm so hyped, baby. Yeah. Jeez, Woods, calm down, brother. Calm down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 55 rated. segment there.
We did use an angle idea as well. This is really good. This is actually a really good promo. We then move on to a tag team match. And here we go. Great chemistry. That's what we needed to see. We have brought in Dash Wilder, so we now have the revival. Now, just a heads up, we are bringing in people. Don't get me wrong. But we're not bringing in crazy people. There's 2 people that we've brought in that are big names. Goldust and 1 to be confirmed. At this point, Dawson's like a nobody. So, anyway, let's move on from that. British Ambition beat the revival in under 10 minutes when Adrian Neville and Scott Dawson with a red arrow. Oliver Gray was the weak link with a 32. 69 for Neville, 42 for Dawson, and 49 for Wilder. Great gimmick for Wilder as well. This is good. 60 rated match.
That's great stuff there from the lads.
I can see this being a tag title match down the line. You know what I mean?
You definitely can be. I'm keen. As we get into William Regal here, announcing a triple threat match at Takeover to decide the NXT Champion's next opponent. And this will feature Bo Dallas, Derek Bateman, and Sami Zayn. That should be a great triple threat match. 68 rated segment there. Regal struggling going off script. I don't believe that one single bit.
Me neither. But yeah, 68 there. So yeah, obviously whoever wins at TakeOver, their next opponent, it's pretty obvious. Up next, we get into our main event, which is Paige taking on Bayley, where Paige wins with a roll-up. This was obviously part of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. 39 for Paige, 44 for Bayley. Bayley was off her game, 42 overall. Not the best match on the card, but I really wanted to highlight this NXT Women's Championship Tournament. So yeah, this is not bad at all though. 42. Finish up the show on a 50 rated show.
Hey, look, it's something, bro. We're getting good shows.
100%. 100%. Finish up the show.
See it.
Injury, 71 days, unavailable. Surgery can be worked through. We can take it easy for Flair. But yeah, 71 days. I thought that's a while. It's a while.
It is, especially when we're doing weekly shows.
Yeah, and also she's part of a tournament and she's advanced to it, so it is what it is. I guess she's gonna have to work through it. Not ideal.
Yeah.
Not ideal though.
And the Flair family does that sort of shit. So come on.
Obviously gonna lose money there, but that's fine. No movement into popularity. BC, I guess we should get into the next weekly episode of NXT, so we'll see them over there.
Yeah. Here we are with another episode of NXT in Full Sail University, of course, in front of 153 people. We kick off with Bray Wyatt. Obviously with the Wyatt family, he says that he wants to invite someone from Raw or SmackDown to his playground at NXT TakeOver. He alluding to? I don't know. It's Bray Wyatt at the end of the day, so this could mean anything. But very exciting stuff here. 40 rated segment here. Beautiful stuff to kick off the show.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You never know with the Wyatt family, but it looks like Bray's probably going to be having a match at TakeOver, from what I gather.
The most logical thing there, yeah.
Yeah. We then get into, wow, what an opener. What an opener match-wise. We have Paige taking on Banks, and Banks wins with the Banks statement on Paige. 51 for Sasha Banks, 43 for Paige. New gimmick for Banks. I just made her the boss. Small boost of star quality, that's good. 52 overall match. I will take that. That's probably going to be match of the tournament, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's a great match. Banks picking up the win, of course.
So we now know Banks will be going for the title.
Yeah, he's in the finals of the women's title tournament. As we get into Goldust out here, he issues an open challenge for TakeOver. So more exciting stuff for TakeOver. Yeah, Goldust, 57 rated segment there.
Goldust is he's solid, man. He's a solid guy for us right now. We then get into a Biggie. So the champions out here, a Biggie Langston match when he beats Garrett Dillon with a big ending. 47 for Biggie Langston and a 26 for Garrett Dillon. This ain't bad. 42 will take it. Champs in action, of course, this Saturday, taking on Xavier Woods, defending that title at TakeOver in our main event.
And, well, speaking of TakeOver, we've got Sami Zayn talking about that triple threat match at TakeOver. And he says, you know, at the end of that match, when the bell rings, when the smoke clears, the ref's going to raise my hand, and I will be the number one contender going for that NXT title. Yeah, well, look. 89 rated there.
I mean, I would take Sami Zayn versus Biggie Langston. I would take Sami Zayn versus Xavier Woods. So if he does happen to win, I'm happy with that result.
That's very true.
We then have another tournament match. This one not so great, but we do know that Charlotte was injured. So did Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch targeting that shoulder the whole match, just destroying that shoulder. She has bursitis in the shoulder and wins with this armor. Not great. Becky Lynch has a strong connection with the young female demographic who really liked her winning. That's good stuff. So we now know it's going to be Becky Lynch taking on Sasha Banks at TakeOver for the to become the first ever NXT Women's Champion.
That should be a great match. As we go backstage into Regal's office, where Tyler Breeze enters in the office. Tyler Breeze just expressed, you know, I want some opportunity here, man. I feel like I'm sitting around doing nothing while everyone else, you know, is getting their opportunity to shine in the light. What about me, man? What about me? Regal's like, well, you know, you bring up a fair point. Expect to get some opportunity in the future, Mr. Breeze.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Oh yeah, I'm happy if Breeze is on my TV, man. I really like Breeze, so I'm happy to give him some opportunity. And we get into our main event, a 69 rated match where we have Cassius Ohno defeat Corey Graves in just under 13 minutes with a lifting KO. That was the creative finish there we applied. What a great match, man. We're going to really miss Ohno.
Yeah.
And this is his farewell match. And maybe you can get on the mic and say, you know, he's been given the call. This is his last match here in NXT.
And the crowd's crying, thank you, oh no.
Yep. What a great match there. What a send-off. Finish up with a 64. That is a really good show. Don't look at the pre-show though. So something we are doing pre-show matches. You probably saw it before as well, but we are doing pre-show matches and we're keeping that to ourselves and just, trying some things out. Financial report isn't at this point, but let's have a look at some popularity. Stayed the same. That's not a negative. So BT, I think it's time to end up the TV shows and let's head on over to NXT TakeOver.
We're about to take over. We are finally here. NXT TakeOver. Being held in the Pine Bluff Center Theater in front of 528 people. As we kick off with the NXT Tag Team titles. As British Ambition defeat Mason Ryan and Leo Kruger when Neville pinned Kruger with the red arrow. Yeah, rated match there. Neville with the carry job.
Oh yeah.
That's all that needs to be said. British Ambition retain the NXT Tag Team titles in a good opener. Good opener. I love to see it.
Yeah, I mean Adrian Neville with a 74. Can't be mad about that. Okay, and Regal points out, he walks out, congratulates the boys, of course, and he announces, look who's in the crowd. It's Brian Kendrick and Paul London, and they have both signed to NXT. There's another tag team, London and Kendrick. 59 rating.
Wow.
That's gonna be good. Great gimmick. Oh, very good gimmick for Brian Kendrick and a great gimmick for London.
What a signing.
Yeah, it's so sick.
As we get into the triple threat #1 contenders match, where Derek Bateman picks up the win against Bo Dallas and Sami Zayn, and Bateman pinned Bo Dallas with a fantastic 70 rated match, and I can see why. Sami Zayn with an 80. We're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you so much, brother.
I'm a little.
But
little
I'm
upset.
sad.
Yeah, I'm very
that means
sad.
Derek Bateman is now the #1 contender for the NXT Championship against whoever wins with our main event tonight.
Could it be Biggie Langston? Could it be Xavier Woods? Have to stay tuned to find out. Then we get into a bit of a promo. Sasha Banks calls out Becky Lynch, says she will become the next NXT Women's Champion. It won't be Becky. It obviously won't be everyone she's beat already in the tournament. That match will be later on tonight. 38. It's not amazing, but hey, look, we're building. We're NXT.
As we get into Goldust's Open Challenge, where he defeats Camacho with Shattered Dream. 56 rated match there, 62 for Goldust, 29 for Camacho, but he was really off his game. Yeah, Goldust picked up a good win here at NXT TakeOver in his Open Challenge. Good stuff, Goldust.
A little disappointing that Camacho was off his game. Like, this could have actually been a pretty good moment for him. We then get into the debut of Keith Lee, where he beats CJ Parker with a ground zero. 46 for Keith, 49 for CJ Parker. Pitbull gimmick. He's just, dude, he's going to be a mean machine, man. 53 overall. Boost the microphone. Losses hurt momentum more than usual. That's okay. But Keith Lee is here in NXT.
That is a big signing. That is huge. Love me some Keith Lee. And yeah, then we get LA Knight and Teddy DiBiase running down the crowd. And at Louisiana, obviously we're in Louisiana tonight for Takeover. And at Louisiana, there's a bunch of hillbilly dummies. Yeah. If you know, you know. Teddy DiBiase's probably just doing his vintage laugh in the background. I'm fucking dead, bro.
I think this will be a great pairing. Because, I mean, LA Knight's already great on the mic. All good. But just for him to have someone else to bounce off of, this was going to...
It's a great time.
Then we move into the NXT Women's Championship match where Becky Lynch defeats Sasha Banks to become the first ever NXT Women's Champion. She wins with a disarmer. Becky Lynch with a 48. 55 for Banks. 55 overall match. I'm happy with this match. There's going to be a big story with Becky Lynch coming up, so she's going to hold the title. I'm so happy with this, man. This is great. This is obviously the finale. So good.
Great stuff. Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks. Becky, first champion, and yeah, as you said, big story coming up. So I'm very keen for that to happen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Becky Lynch celebrates becoming NXT Women's Champion, you know, the whole 9 yards.
A bit of confetti.
All that good stuff. 40 rated there.
We then move into, well, I guess it's Bray Wyatt. I guess open challenge. I'm not 100% sure that he wanted to take on someone from Raw or SmackDown in his playground being NXT. And Bray Wyatt defeats Zack Ryder in just under 9 minutes with his sister Abigail, as we saw a discus clothesline from Luke Harper as well, just obviously interfering and costing maybe Ryder a win. We don't know, but Bray Wyatt picking up a big win. He was off his game, but a big win against Zack Ryder. 55.
Big win, huge win. Love to see it from Bray Wyatt.
I'll go this so that then you can do the Then after the match, the Wyatt family just continued to beat down Ryder, just drag him around the ring. Just Bray Wyatt just says, dump him. They just sort of drop him off to the side of the stage. Ryder is destroyed. And Bray Wyatt was superb without working without a script. That's great. 47 there, so Wyatt family doing Wyatt family things. And BT, it is time.
It is time.
For the main event.
It is time for the main event. Yes, yes, yes. As in the main event for the NXT Championship, we see Xavier Woods defeating Big E Langston in just under 14 minutes. But he pinned with Lost in the Woods. A big moment in this match is Xavier Woods actually kicks out of the big ending, which up to this point, I believe no one kicked out of the big ending at this point. The big moment for Xavier Woods. The crowd would have erupted big time.
Oh, for sure.
And then hitting the Lost in the Woods. And it's a big moment. Your new NXT champion is Xavier Woods. 61 rated match there. 54 for Biggie Langston. 47 for Xavier Woods. And it's great stuff. Great stuff.
First ever takeover. We had the first ever women's champion. We have a title change. We have the NXT champion Xavier Woods. What more could you ask for, BT?
I couldn't ask for much more than what we see on this show. This is great stuff, and I love it.
That's 100% fine. I actually don't know that we have any broadcasters, to be honest, for our events yet, so that's okay. That was set up through the mod, which, okay, whatever. We'll sort it out though. But yeah, this is fine. We're not necessarily about the clarity gain here right now. This is just about putting on a great show, which is what we did. 64 BT.
Great show, great takeover, and a great way to end the episode.
For sure. What do we want to do? I mean, I feel like we should, talk about Woods and maybe Becky, just because of what had happened tonight,
Oh, for sure.
Woods scene, please. And Becky Lynch was pleased. Financial report. Hey, that's not bad. That is not bad, because there was no broadcast costs or anything. That was pretty good. And that's gonna do it for this episode. But man, episode 2 of the series. This is great. This is absolutely great. I'm enjoying it. We just did Takeover. Now we're gonna be able to take over a rival, which will be in 2 months. So a couple episodes down the line. But BT, it's all happening, brother. I'm keen.
It's all happening, and it's only going to get better from here on out. I'm loving the series, and I hope you are too, because we are enjoying it, of course. But until next time, we will see you on the next episode of the NXT 2013 TW series.